Hey, if you're new here, thanks for clicking on my video. If you've been here, thank you for watching and following along. My name is Matthew Gorham, and today I'm working on this campground. Our friends are gonna stay with us in about a week's time, Memorial Day weekend. This site is all undulating, it's all rounded, nothing is flat. And what I did was I weed eated this whole area, and we've been working on this this is the second day. This area right here, which I'm going to start with, is going to be the campfire area. So it's just going to be a big ring, and I've got to cut about a foot out of this side, maybe a little bit more, and then I'm going to infill, cut and fill right here. Here goes nothing. Time to flatten some areas. Big circle about the middle. This old stump is almost rotted away. Gonna try the tractor cam. That is a decent start. Still much lower on this side, so I gotta build this up. And I want to really just trim this edge real well. So I'm thinking I might get a pin for the middle. I'll have a set distance. I think it's right here. That's 13 feet. I did pretty decent. Yeah, it's almost a perfect circle. Let's see, 26 feet is fine. I'm gonna put the line 2 feet out. 4 feet. So now it's 3 feet over. So I know my grade is nowhere near right yet. I still need to shave a solid 6 inches to a foot off this side and drag it, fill in any voids, and then I'll put my center mark back. So it's basically, it's a 26-foot circle, so 13 feet on either side of the peg. But I measured 3 feet over on this mark because I know I'm not gonna touch those lines. I'll be able to reference it later on. At this point, we've got the rough shape and we're deliberating where to put the stairs, I believe. We're getting our center point back. So we have determined the stairs for the step down right here are gonna be about 8, maybe 9 feet. This is a rough estimation. We were gonna do 4 feet, but that seemed too narrow. And it's going to kind of angle down, and you're going to step down into the fire pit. Fire pit's going to go right in the center, and it's still going to drain. It's still going to drain this way downhill, so it's not going to be perfectly level, but it's going to be much closer, because I don't want people, you know, leaning downhill when they're trying to like hang out and drink a beer. Still got our strays and our guardian dogs. So this is Yeti, he's our actual dog. And then Wolfie Brown, he's looking better. He had ticks all over him. He came and sat on our porch Sunday. We decided we would keep them, and they're on Facebook Marketplace. Wow, the gnats are really after you.
You mean the stray dogs?
Yeah, the stray dogs. And this is Sam Squanch, Sam. And this is, you want to say what this one's name is?
This one is Coyote Blanco.
Coyote Blanco. He's very sweet, very friendly.
Very friendly.
And Wolfie Brown is growing on us. He was significantly malnourished. They both were. They don't look it from the coat, but if you feel their ribs, they're just totally rigid. They're Skeletors. And Andrea couldn't deny them a place to live.
The nourisher.
The nourisher. All right. Well, back to work. Enough of that. What happened? Mom took over the chainsaw?
Yeah, I can do it.
What the heck? You couldn't squeeze it in?
Tick. Right there.
Whoa, a tick. Oh my goodness, it's already latching on. Nice work, Otis. Thank you. Can you mash it?
No.
You can't smash him?
But here's your tick.
There he is. Oh, he's still alive. I've gotten ticks every day working over here.
I happened to see that one while you were working.
It's dead now. All right, I started putting it in the staircase. That is going to take a lot of work. So we're going to get back on it. We'll probably knock off pretty soon. It's almost 5 o'clock. And Otis and I are going to go ride in the forest. So yeah, made good progress today. I finished weed eating the whole thing. So it's all been weed eated. Got all the poison ivy, everything out. And before we have campers here, we're gonna spray everywhere for ticks. Spray this whole campsite. So whoops, it's slick. Now he's just gonna leave me. Hey, wait for me, bud. This is how he left me. Got birds. What are you doing? What are you doing? You chicken lookers? You guys interested? The chicks? They're pretty interesting. You guys gonna be good guard dogs? You're barking all night. You're barking all night. So yesterday we made some good progress on our fire pit area. Fire pit's going right here. We got this pad roughly leveled out, and we still got to do some rock cleanup. We still got to clean up the edges, build our rock border and the steps. But today I wanted to get this tree out of here. This tree is dead. I'm gonna lay it over right there. It was down. It was way easier than I thought it was going to be. And yeah, let's get this cleaned up. So we had a bit of a downpour last night. Today's Sunday, and we've got a set of friends coming Thursday, and then the rest of our friends are coming next Saturday. So don't have a whole lot of time to finish this campsite before people are going to be setting up their tents. So I'm going at it today. I can see there's a handful of puddles here. I don't like to see that, so I'm going to do the last bit of finish grading. One thing that's troubling me is these gnats. These gnats just, you stand still for a second and they start hovering around your face. It's half the reason I got on these safety glasses. But besides that, we're gonna finish the campsites soon at this section, and we're working on it. We'll keep going. Well, I didn't know when this land would be too sloppy to grade, but right now I found out it's too sloppy to grade. We'll have to wait till it dries, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But this is basically rough graded. We can start working on this retaining wall and finish out the steps. Let's do a bit of debris cleanup while it's wet. Chain come off?
Chain got tied.
Okay.
It got off and then it got tied.
Okay, here. Can you hold the camera? Can you hold this? Oh,
Camera?
film, okay? You watch it. Stand up. Can you see the screen? No, you film. I'll put it back on. Ding! Let's see. Got wrapped up, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit bent. Oh, did it get bent? Yikes. Yikes, the chain got bent.
I just heard it. And then I looked at it and saw it got tied.
Yeah, it got messed up. Yikes.
Should I hit another one? I can't even see it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do some work on this.
Work on that?
Yeah. Yikes. I think it might be broken. At this point in the build, I thought we needed 8 campsites, and this was working on number 6, I believe. So I was most of the way there. I was nearing the deadline. My work was becoming more efficient. Here I go, laying it out, quickly checking the level, then I'm back to grading. And this one has a nice kind of drainage built in, kind of swoops around. And it was totally rock underneath. I'm guessing it's like 50% rock, 50% dirt. With all that rock, I'm dressing up this outer edge where it slopes. That'll help protect it. And my wife's checking the work, dog's checking it out, but I'm still going. A few weeks earlier, I noticed this fallen cedar tree in the forest, the edge of the forest, and decided, the wood looked good on it still. Some of it was growing mushrooms, but it still looked really good. And got it out, limbed it, cut it to size, and eventually I'm going to be cutting it up with my chainsaw mill. But I thought, what better thing to have for this communal area than cedar chips? It's the best thing you can get. It smells good, feels good, stays dry. And yeah, it took me quite a while to get through these cedar branches, but man, I made a huge pile, enough to cover the area. Wow, check out what my kids and wife did while I was chipping this cedar. They set up the rock bank, the retaining wall. It looks so good. Excellent job, kids, Andrea. And they did a little rock stacking. I'm gonna try to leave that up. Let's dump these chips. Here we're doing the finishing touches. Everybody's getting involved. Mostly Andrea has done all this rock stacking around the edge and basically all the dressing it up work. It looks really good. So I lied. I actually forgot. I had to get more cedar branches in order to have enough chips for this whole area. So I was just seeing whatever was dead and nearby. I ran through the chipper. Well, it's Friday at 5 and I have got all the sites made. So all the camp spots are made and they're very flat, level, but the site is still a little bit rough. I left the tools out here in case anybody wanted to do something. But check out our little campfire area. I think it came out nice. Walk right up. Take you a seat on the log. Smoke a marshmallow. Saturday, tomorrow is supposed to rain an inch. So I'll see. We might end up camping out here soggy, or people might camp on the deck or just stay in the house. The house is huge. So I don't think that wraps it up for this video, but that's the end of the day. We'll see y'all later.